Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and it's time for another Star Wars haul. This time I'm going over everything that I added to my collection and picked up throughout the month of August 2025, starting with the rest of the Star Wars Coke and Coke Zero cans. So, up here in Canada, I haven't been able to find the slim cans, the 250 ml cans. There's four of them. There's Boba Fett, there's Chewbacca. I can't remember what the other ones are. But there's four slim cans that I can't get here in Canada. I think they're strictly overseas and in the Disney parks. So if anyone is willing to send me them, I'll happily pay for them as well. Um, but I was able to complete the rest of the Coke and Coke Zero cans. So I already have the Darth Vader, the Kylo Ren, the Princess Leia, and the Ahsoka. So I was able to find the Darth Maul because my friend Mitch, sorry Mitch, you failed me again. I gotta let everyone know that he was supposed to bring me a Darth Maul can, and he opened it. I liked them sealed, but I was able to get a case of the Darth Maul cans, the Coke cans. So here's the Darth Maul can, and I like to keep it looking like it's sealed at least. I do empty them. I poke a little hole underneath the tab there, which you can't see after I flip the tab back, but that's the Darth Maul can. So I got the Darth Maul. I was able to get the Yoda Coke Zero can, which looks incredible. I love the artwork on all these cans. They look so much better than the plastic bottles. I was able to get the Emperor Palpatine can, so there's the artwork on the Emperor Palpatine can, which I absolutely love. I think it looks incredible. And then, last but not least, I was able to find the Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one. So there's the Anakin Skywalker can there, looking incredible. Just love the look of this thing. So they are all empty. I have them all sitting empty with the tabs still intact, with the little pinhole underneath it. My plan, I think I want to fill it with expanding foam just to keep the shape so they don't get dented, so they don't get ruined. But for now, they're just going to sit empty. But I was able to get the last four cans. So I have the complete set of the 8 standard size cans. I do have some bottles in the collection that I've been picking up throughout the last couple months. But I'll show you those after I finish doing what I plan to do with the labels off of those. But on to the next big thing that I got this past month, which is a little something from Coca-Cola Canada. So Coca-Cola Canada reached out to me at the beginning of July, and they wanted to send me some Coca-Cola Star Wars products. So this is the front of the packaging there. I think it looks absolutely incredible. It's a beautiful box. It's got that silver foil on it. There's a note on the inside as well. There's that note there. They have another note included here as well, saying Coke joined forces with Star Wars and yada yada yada. You can pause it if you want to read it. But then they also sent me 4 cans, which I already have the cans. Unfortunately, when they sent this to me, I didn't have the Anakin can, but I had collected the all the ones that are in the set. So we got Darth Vader, we got Princess Leia, Yoda, and Kylo Ren. So 2 of them are Coke Zero, 3 of them are Coke Zero cans, and then the Kylo Ren is a Coke can. So they are full. I think I'm gonna empty those ones too. I'm just gonna have to wait and see because I want to see how the spray foam, the expanding foam, works in the other cans. But they'll sit inside the case, so. And then they did also include some other Star Wars items, if I can get this out. So they also included some Star Wars stickers. So these are stickers of the other artwork that are on the cans and bottles. So if I can get this open without ruining it. They gave me 2 sticker sheets. So we got all the Coke Zero ones and all the Coke ones. I don't know if that's all of them, but you got Darth Vader, you got Luke Skywalker, Yoda, C3PO, R2D2, Princess Leia, and then you got Darth Maul, Mando, Kylo Ren, Ahsoka, Queen Amidala, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. So those are just stickers. Those are cool. I'm going to leave those intact, just tucked away. It's just kind of a neat thing to have in the collection for sure. And then they also sent over a pair of Star Wars Coca-Cola socks, which they might be my favorite thing in the box. So that's that. That's what Coca-Cola Canada sent me. And then again, big shout out again to Coca-Cola Canada for sending me out this exclusive Coke box, Coca-Cola Star Wars box. And then the last addition to my collection for the month of August 2025, I actually got some Star Wars Coca-Cola store displays. And these ones I actually went to 7-Eleven and asked them if I could have them when I was done when they were done with them. And they said yes. So I was able to get two sets from two different stores. So basically this was the top one. I got two of them, one from each store. So this was the top one. It has Queen Amidala and R2D2, and then on the bottles it has Obi-Wan Kenobi and Rey. So that's the that was sitting on the top of the display there. So really cool, very high quality too. It's not cardboard. It's I don't know what it is. It's a thicker board that you would get and display in your store there. So that's the top part of the displays. The sides of the displays, I have two sets. So the first one, the first store had the Mandalorian on the speeder bike there. So I got two of these side panels. They sat on either side of the display stand. So this one has Lando and Obi-Wan Kenobi on the bottles themselves. And these are a good size. I think they can stick onto the side of my Billy bookcases. I might look into getting them framed. I'm not too sure. So they're just going to sit off to the side somewhere. So that's the first display. And then the second one, they had the top, the Queen Amidala top. And then this one had the Grogu display piece on the sides. So they would sit on the sides of the display like that. And on the bottles, it had Luke Skywalker and R2D2 there. So really cool. I'm really happy with these. These were ones that I saw and I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a gamble and see if I can get these. And I'm really happy to have those in my collection because stuff like these, they're so unique and not too many people are going to have these in their collection, if at all. So, again, I'm really happy to have those. Thanks to the two 7-Eleven locations in Edmonton that were able to spare those and not toss those out and save those for me. Huge thank you to you guys. But let me know which item was your favorite from this month's haul. Let me know in the comments, and then click here over here to watch more of my other Star Wars videos.